Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Vito Fasella. I'm very lucky to be the borough president of Staten Island. And we're here to stand up for one of the best families and businesses, not just Staten Island, but this country can appreciate. The Holterman family story, the Holterman bakery story, is an American story. This place has been here for 145 years. The Holterman family has committed their life to Staten Island, to this community. It is respected, it's hardworking, it's perseverance. And recently, somebody took to the national airwaves and defamed, frankly, this family, this wonderful family representing a wonderful business. And we're here today to support them, to say that Staten Island stands with them. And I venture to guess if people across this country knew what the Holterman family was all about, they would be here too. And judging by the line today, I think one simple message is you don't mess with Staten Island.
Say it again.
And I think the bottom line here is after we're going to call up Jill, who has had to endure something that she shouldn't have to endure. These people are up at 3 or 4 o'clock every morning. The sacrifices they've made, the holidays they've missed with their families. To make Staten Island better, they have sacrificed for 145 years. Rutherford B. Hayes was the President of the United States, for God's sakes. And they're still here, and they're still strong, and they're not going anywhere, despite what other people on television have to say. And frankly, the people who defamed the Holterman family should apologize to the Holterman family for making stuff up to suit their needs. Not everybody wakes up every day and thinks about politics. A good business person doesn't care about anybody's politics. So with that, I'd like to call up Jill Holterman Bowers. She deserves our 110% support. Jill, come on.
It's a community that I have to tell you, I'm so overwhelmed by the support between finding out yesterday this even happened, getting phone calls, and then people coming in, people from all over just supporting us in every way. We had phone calls yesterday from Alabama. Guy says, I'm going to give you $50, send it to a school, send them donuts, send them cupcakes. The support has been so overwhelming, and I know how hard my family has worked to keep this business alive, and I wish my father was here today to see this. He would never believe it. My bakers come in 2 or 3 in the morning just to have donuts and rolls for everybody to come in and say, we have the best rolls ever. And you know what? It took my whole family. It takes everybody, the community that comes every day to see us. We have this everyday conversation with everybody. How's the family? How's this? This is what makes Holterman's Holterman's. It's the community, it's my fellow everything that come out, and us giving back to the community that makes this go round. And if it wasn't for you and Staten Island to make this work, we still wouldn't be here today. So I know my brother, Billy, work hard. Joe, my baker in the back, is here 6 days a week. He gives his heart and soul to this place. And you know what? My father always said, you do what you love. I'm telling you, this is my heart. And I thank you so much for everybody to come out and support us with the Holterman family. It means the world to me. It really does. Thank you so much. Oh, I wish my father was here today.
Oh, good, Jill. Oh, good. It's all good. The goodness prevails. And just a little background for those who know, they had a boiler here. Again, it's been here 145 years. They had a boiler that was 60 or 70 years old. And the first week in November, guess what? It went on the fritz. They had to be replaced. And the reputation of Holterman's is impeccable, so rather than commit to something they couldn't guarantee, they said we can't do it. And the person who besmirched and defamed them took that as an insult to her. Well, get over it. This family will be here for, God willing, another 145 years. And as Jill said, it's her family, it's the Staten Island community, it's the elected officials. And I hope if you're watching this across the country, go online and order something, and we'll mail it to you. So keep coming to Holterman's. I'd like to call up State Senator Jessica Scarcella-Spanton.
Thank you so much for putting this together, to our wonderful borough president, Vito Fasella, and to the Holterman family. Jill, give her a big round of applause. I think one thing all of the elected officials have in common is that Holterman's has been around our entire lives. My parents' entire lives, my grandparents' entire lives, probably our great-grandparents' entire lives. This is a staple in the Staten Island community, and one message is clear: you do not mess with Staten Island.
That's right. Amen.
We come together as a borough like no other, so just understand, Staten Islanders are going to shop at Holterman's. This is an amazing, amazing family establishment. I encourage everybody to get their Thanksgiving pastries here, everything else. Thank you so much for putting this together, and thank you to the Holterman family for giving us a historic, beautiful business for 146 years, I just heard. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I'm getting old, 146. Councilman David Carr. David?
Thank you so much, Borough President. You know, Vito always stands up for Staten Island, and today Staten Island needs to be stood up for. And we're here today to have Holterman Bakeries back, because the Holterman family generationally has had the backs of this community. Like so many other small business owners, they give back to the community that they call home. They give back to the community that patronizes them. And I'm so glad that we see all the cars here, all the people coming in and out of the store today to send a message to the person who decided that she was too important for a boiler breakdown, that she had to have her pastries, and if it wasn't coming to her, it must have been someone else's fault. It must have been a directed insult to her. That would never be the case. Staten Islanders don't serve people based on their political opinions. They serve everyone who comes through their doors. And that is the case with the Holterman's family. And in case you can't tell, I love a good bakery. And this is one of the best in the world, bar none. My family has been shopping here since I was a little kid. When my mom had to buy that thing on that snack on the counter that was there for company, it wasn't Entenmann's, it was Holterman's that she bought. And I look forward to seeing the Holterman's pastries and other products all throughout the borough for years to come. So God bless you, Jill, and God bless you, your family.
Assemblyman Michael Tanusis. Michael.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Borough President. First of all, I want to congratulate the Holterman family, because although you may have not have thought of it yesterday, this is the best thing that could have ever happened.
Yeah.
So I guess we all need to be criticized by The View, and then maybe we'll be just as popular. But shame, the past week after the election, I've been turning on my television, and people on the Democratic side have been trying to figure out what happened. How did we lose so much? This is the reason why you lost. The elitist attitude. That's the reason why you lost. Exactly the type of attitude and elitist mentality that the American people rejected resoundingly on Tuesday. So I say to the people on The View, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great by us. You're doing great by Staten Island, and you're doing great by the Holterman family. And by the way, what's Whoopi Goldberg doing here anyway? Doesn't she say she was going to move if Trump won? We'll buy her some cupcakes for the flight. Thank you all. God bless.
All right. Tell us how you really feel. Assemblyman Sam Pirazzolla.
Hello, everybody. How are you? I'd like to introduce you to what this controversy is about. This is the Charlotte Russe, and I'd like to thank Whoopi Goldberg for recognizing Holterman's Bakery and Staten Island as the birthplace of her favorite cupcake. Anytime you want to come to visit Staten Island, I would like to extend a personal invitation for you to come and visit the Red Borough. What happened, whatever you said, we all know at this point in time it really wasn't true, but thank you very much for saying it. Thank you for giving us thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars of free advertising and free publicity. Thank you for introducing me to the Charlotte Russe. And I kind of heard a rumor, or maybe I'm starting a rumor, that maybe there's going to be a new bakery delight, and they're going to call it the Whoopi. And we'll see how that happens. Thank you so much, everybody.
Assemblyman Michael Riley.
Come on.
Thank you, Borough President Fasella. Thank you, Jill and the Holtman's family. You know, as someone who grew up on the other side of the Verrazano Bridge, I can tell you that Holtman's was on our counter. And that's what you have. You have an impact of all of New York City and the whole entire region. And you know what the reality is here and what the lesson is? When you make your own perception of something that happens, you wind up with egg on your face. And that's exactly what the people on The View got by bringing this to the attention. So the warning I have for all those who may jump to conclusions, think before you click. When you start spreading those lies, you start to hurt individuals. You start to hurt communities. But we're here to tell you, you have only made us stronger. And we will keep fighting for Staten Island as a united group. Thank you very much.
Good, thank you, Michael. Who's Lily? You want to rep? No. Frank, you want to say a few words? Okay, Frank.
Good morning. My name is Frank Rapitrol. I'm Chief of Staff to Councilman Borelli. Normally I speak on Councilman Borelli's half, but today I'm going to do it a little bit differently because I'm a former small business owner myself. So I know how much work goes into a business like this. I was in the restaurant business for a very long time, and I can tell you the only person that works harder than the average strong business owner is a Staten Island strong small business owner. They're the first ones to come out when the baseball team needs something. They're the first ones to go out when anybody in the community needs a fundraiser. That's what these people do every day for over 100 years. So thank you to Whoopi Goldberg for giving a little bit more light. Now the entire country knows what a great business we have here on Staten Island. I hope they really talk about more because we have a ton more great Staten Island businesses. So thank you for the attention and have a great weekend.
All right. Be sure to order your desserts for Thanksgiving in advance, right, Jill?
And you have to tell them what's in a Charlotte Russe. Does everybody know what's a Charlotte Russe?
No.
Are we ready?
It's not a secret
Where is
recipe.
that cake? And he didn't even eat it yet.
I'm going to find out.
He's going to eat
All right, I'm gonna make you eat it. All right, it's a yellow cake, raspberry, fresh whipped cream, and a mess,
why I didn't do it.
and a maraschino cherry. Come on, what's better than that?
Can't get better than that. Yeah, cheers, Vito. Cheers.
Now you gotta finish it.
Oh, we got to do it.
There we go.
I got two more cups gonna come off. You're gonna lose it.
All right. Come on.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Hanan Debajit. I'm here on behalf of our New York State Assembly Minority Conference. I just want to say thank you, Borough President, for hosting another great press conference. Small businesses are the backbone of our economy, the backbone of our America, and just want to thank everyone. I mean, it's amazing to see how cancel culture continues to backfire and how Staten Islanders come together time and time again. I'm here before you guys as a proud Staten Islander. Thank you guys for supporting small businesses, especially during the holiday season. Let's not forget Holtman's Bakery and all our great small businesses. Cheers to another 146 years, Jill. Thank you guys.
Thank you. All right, truth be told, these are excellent. I know why she likes them. But so you can order. Fundamentally, while we're here, Lily, you want to say something? Come on. Lily.
Lily Zafran-Liu from Congresswoman Malliotakis' office. She's in Washington, D.C. today, but we just wanted to say that we stand with Holterman's Bakery, a 146-year-old staple of Staten Island, and a shame on Whoopi Goldberg for disparaging this small business. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Anybody else want to say? Anybody else have anything to say?
Billy?
Once? Anybody?
I want to break. Billy, come up.
Come on,
Billy.
Billy. These are the worker. These are the guys who make it work. When they're sitting in their perch and they start condemning people and blaming people and lying about people, they're blaming people like Billy.
But you know what? His father, my grandparents, these guys are the backbone. Him, my brother. They're the backbone of this bakery that makes it work. He's like the cookie man. You go in my bakery and you see a cookie, he's behind those cookies. You have to see what most of them. He makes them, he tastes them. They don't go out until they're perfect. Billy's like the cookie monster, but they're better. They're better. He doesn't eat them all. But you know what? Any kind of cookie, we make probably 50 different kinds. And you know what? Billy's behind all those delicious cookies. And he does it from his heart, just like my father and his father did. And we try to make the best for everybody.
Thank you, Jill.
Thank you all for coming.
Yes, I appreciate it.
Well,
Thanks, Bill.
let's hear it for the Holterman family one more time. And the way we can make this better, and the woman I'm talking to, I won't mention her name, just say you're sorry so we can put this behind us and look forward to a great Thanksgiving and keeping this great country great again. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. You have any questions at all?